Much better. Hello, Aquarius. So I'm here to give you some insight and guidance, and I just asked for Spirit to meet you where you're at in this current space and time. So this is going to be a general reading, so it's not going to apply to all Aquarius, and that's okay because it is just a general reading. So let's get started. First of all, give me 1 second. I gotta look something up really quick. Let's see. Um, okay, I had to make sure I didn't do a reading for you guys already. Okay, so let's get started, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with you. Just breathing through your nose and out your mouth. Okay. Aquarius, please meet Aquarius where they're at in this current space and time. Aquarius. Aquarius. Aquamarines. You guys are deep diving. I see people, well, not really people. I see a person scuba diving in the ocean. So it's like deep diving. It's water, it's emotion. Some of you could be maybe could be going through something emotionally overwhelmed, or just exploring your emotions, digging really deep, uh, looking at the depth, the depth of who you are, like just really digging deep. Okay, it could be scary for some of you as well. Okay, Aquarius, what's going on with Aquarius? Okay. Ooh, Aquarius. Wow. So, Aquarius, okay, this could be a lot of voices. You could have a lot of voices, okay, in your head. And the voices that you're hearing could just be, your intuition. You're picking up on a lot of things. It's like your antennas are just kind of like your spidey sense is kind of like, buzzing a little bit. This can also be a lot of influence. You could have a lot of fluence, okay, a lot of influence. It doesn't look like you are bothered though, okay? So people could be saying a lot of stuff about you and you're just not bothered by it, okay? A lot of people are on your mind as well. That could be the case. Um, I'm also hearing personalities. Some of you could have just different personalities, and I'm not talking bad about that at all, or saying that you're bad because you have different personalities. It's just this is what I'm seeing, okay? Um, but just influence. There could be people that are really influencing you, or these could just be your ancestors. I see ancestral connections too. Maybe some of you could have your loved ones in your mind, those who have passed on, the people, it could be past. It's just there's many faces, okay? There's many faces, okay? And like I said, this could be ancestral, okay? And it could just also be like the many faces of life, just reminiscing, things like that. Wow. So walking away, transformation. There's a dog barking. I'm so sorry, guys. If you hear that, the dog that's barking next door should really be in the house. As small as it is. Poor thing. But anyways, ain't none of my business. Let me mind my business. Okay, so I see this as someone walking away. You see that there's a butterfly behind her. So some of you could have gone through a major transformation. You could be leaving someone behind that had a lot of influence on you. This could be family members who had a lot of influence on you, friends. It could be really anyone, but you're walking away from that. Some of you, I see that you're walking away from a transformation. You're choosing to not experience that transformation because there's indecisiveness. There's so many thoughts going through your mind that you're just walking away from that. But for others of you, I see it as just moving forward, walking away from something, walking towards something that's going to change your life. Okay, you're walking towards something that's gonna change your life. I'm hearing better judgment, lack of better judgment. Some of you, not all of you. So just watch out for that. Try to be wise, especially when dealing with other people, or if you're trying to make a decision, like a life decision. Just try to, you know, use your wisdom. Wow. Okay. Let's do the time warp again. I think this is the Rocky Horror Picture Show, the time warp. So some of you could be, in a time warp. Okay. um, I also see this as layers. Okay, I see for some of you, you're digging deep. There's layers to a situation, layers to a person, and you're like peeling back the onion to reveal what is really dwelling beneath. So this could also just be, finding something out, something being brought to light. Okay, I see that, something being brought to light. Okay. This could be self discovery or discovering of a situation or a person. It's discovering something. It's seeing the truth, because there's several layers here. Okay, that I'm seeing. Okay. Um, some of you also have to be very careful with, if you have some type of depression. Some of you could, have occasional depressions, down days. Try your best not to sit in darkness. Some of you could be just so comfortable in this darkness, this vibration, that you don't want to see the light. You don't want to see the brighter side of life, or you don't want to see your manifestation at work. Okay, you don't want to experience that. It's like you're, what's the word? It's like you're like sabotaging yourself in a way. This is for some of you, okay? But you won't recognize this until you peel back the layers and have that awareness. Okay, you won't realize this about yourself if you don't, do that inner work. Okay, look at that. So looking up. Wow. So this is like spiritual. This is a spiritual card. Some of you could be praying to God or praying to your angels, because there's a lot of purple here. So this is communication, like crown chakra communication, messages from the divine. I also see this as seeing the light. So some of you could have been in some darkness, and now you're seeing the light. It's like this, there's a transformation taking place here. Okay, and you're recognizing that. All right. Also, this is a call for some of you to understand that you're not alone, that your angels are with you. This is spirit for me. Okay, looking at this card, it just looks like spirit. Okay, because it's blended in with the waves. So this reminds me of, like the wind, air energy, and you are an air sign, of course. Okay. Wow. So some of you could be dealing with some backlash because of what you have said. It's like for some of you, it could be a lie catching up to you, or a lie catching up to someone else. It's something like that, okay? It's like something with the mouth that has caused something to take place. It's like a spiral, okay? So what was said has created this spiral, has created something either favorable or created something that has caused problems, okay? Because we, part of manifestation is speaking what we desire into existence. This could be an example of that for some of you, okay? Speaking something into existence, whether it's good or bad, okay? It's which which head are you going to work with, okay? Not all of these heads are good, I'm sure, for some of you, okay? So take the better judgment. You want to cuss somebody out and cuss out their mom and cuss out, think twice. Okay, just being mindful. Look at that. So there's a lot of angels here, Aquarius, a lot of angels. So angels are surrounding you at this time. I see that. This is connection with the divine. This is connection with spirit too. So some of you could be experiencing a connection with spirit, becoming one with spirit. Okay. And you're feeling that presence. I'm also seeing like your voice being heard, okay? Because I can see this, your voice being heard through the pain, through the suffering, right? And the agony that you experience. So it's like your voice is being heard, and here are your angels. Here is the help that you need, okay? Look at that. So this is a concealing card for me. Like it's someone that's trying to hide who they truly are. Okay, this is someone who maybe it's like an energy of being I'm macho, I'm very strong, but they are so soft on the inside. Okay, this could be you, Aquarius. You could be super macho on the outside, but you're just a teddy bear on the inside. Okay, or very sensitive or very fragile. Okay, there's an energy of that. But this is basically a need for you to, for some of you, you're hiding. Not all of you, but there's some of you who are hiding. This is a call for you to no longer hide anymore. Even though you are fragile, even though you are sensitive, it's time to face the world, okay? It's all about the perspective and all about how you see the world, because look at that coming out of the eye right here, okay? It's all about that perspective or the perception you have, okay? You may have been through a lot of traumas and hell, and you may hate people and you see the world as an evil place. That's not a healthy, perspective to have, but I understand, because when you go through traumas, it's like it's a scar, you know, it's still a wound. So it's a call for you to just come out of hiding. For some of you to really come out of hiding and change your perspective on the world, the way the world is. Okay. Peel back the layers. Okay. Despite what you're going through, there is still an opportunity for you to smile, to have joy, to love. There's always a reason to. You just have to peel it back, okay? Look at this. So procrastination, okay? I'm hearing sitting on an idea. That's like sitting on an idea. He's sitting on a stump that has a lot of roots. So this root here, when I see roots, this talks about family, okay? For me. So you could be dealing with, maybe some issues or a situation with family. Maybe family is focused at this time, a focus for you. But there's like a waiting here. There's a waiting game. So either you are waiting on someone or someone's waiting on you. And it's like the emotions run deep here, okay? The emotions run really deep. I'm hearing also, Aquarius, if this is you waiting, there's a need for you to no longer procrastinate, because it's like for some of you, you have all these thoughts in your mind and it's causing you to be immobile, okay? Physically or mentally or emotionally, it's causing stagnation. So it's definitely a call for you to get up and stop procrastinating, come out of your shell, think outside the box, peel back the layers in the situation that you're in, the relationship. It could be anything. It's time for you to take charge, okay? Because look, this is movement here, okay? This is movement here. This is not movement. This is procrastination, stagnation, waiting, like a waiting game. I'm not saying you shouldn't be patient. If you've been waiting for something, I mean, you definitely should exercise your patience. But if you are looking to change your life, you have to align with what you want. Okay? You have to be action oriented. And try not to allow other people to shift you, because some people can kind of confuse you. All right? So watch out for that. And also, using better judgment, because if you don't use better judgment, that can cause you to be stagnated, okay? You miss the opportunity and you don't walk towards that transformation. You end up walking away from it, Okay, and then you're welcome with other stuff, okay, that you may not want to deal with. But we all have free will at the end of the day. But there is definitely opportunity for you guys, for sure, to come out of any type of low vibrational energy. There's an opportunity for that. I do see that a lot of you are really sitting on amazing ideas, okay? Ideas that could really strengthen your foundation, whether financially, in your relationship, whatever, because these roots really run deep here, okay? So it's time to put those ideas to action. Speak it into existence, right? Okay, so let's see here. Message for Aquarius, message for Aquarius, message for Aquarius. Okay, I'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cycles and rhythms. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's so bright now. There we go. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Okay, so you guys are definitely going through a cycle for sure. Okay, and it's a call for you to honor those cycles. Some of you could be going through a drought, going through a difficult time. Okay, so by honoring them is by learning from them. Okay, learning from the cycles, learning from the challenges that you've went through, choosing not to repeat the same mistakes again. Making wise judgments, because sometimes the same situation may happen to us again. And that's just the universe testing us to see how we're going to respond to it. Did we learn our lesson? Okay. So honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Okay. If you're feeling down, try to understand why you're feeling down. Okay. Peel back the layers. Okay. Get to know yourself again. That's what's most important. Okay. But I do see some positive things here. So going through an amazing cycle at this time. For some of you, you're going through an amazing cycle, so live it up, enjoy it. Those that are not going through an amazing cycle and going through challenges, you can overcome this. It's just going to take your effort, okay? So I hope you guys like the reading. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, feel free to send me an email. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the month, and God bless. Happy Halloween.